bear with me here. If you don't know about the Kohl's Care campaign, pay attention. I need you to click something for me. Online at Facebook, if you're already there and perhaps you and I are friends, there is a Kohl's Cares campaign going on. It's only on Facebook. And our very own Mount Ellis Academy is in serious contention of receiving a $500,000 grant from Kohl's. And the schools who applied for this grant, they had to put forth their idea as to how they would spend the money. And what I love about Mount Ellis Academy, the practical side of things, it's full force. We're talking a new sewer system. How unsexy is that? These guys need it. It's the most basic thing ever. And this $500,000 grant that they are in serious contention for would cover almost the entire bill for the new sewer system. So, Darren, let's talk. Since you and I spoke last, I think a couple of weeks ago, you were in the studio, we started talking about this Kohl's Cares campaign. Mount Ellis Academy was like, I don't know, 78, 79, 82, something like that. The top 20 schools get the money, right?
Right.
Okay, so as of this morning, where does Mount Ellis sit?
Mount Ellis sits in the nationwide vote for this competition. We're in the 18th position. So if it ended today, we'd get the grant.
Wow.
Now there are 2 weeks left of this thing. 2 weeks from today, the voting ends on September 3. And so there's a lot of work left to do, and we're going to have to generate a lot of votes between now and then. But, to be, nationwide, we're going up against schools from large population areas. It's a pretty remarkable thing, and, a lot of it's because we have somewhat of an international reach as a school. But I'll tell you, before it's over, in order to stay in that top 20, we're going to need a whole lot of support from this Bozeman community, and so that's what we're here to ask for.
Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right. We're in a good position right now, and what I love about this is that it's doable. As you said, if it ended today, Mount Ellis would get the grant. So here's how it works. The top 20 schools, on September 3rd, they're going to end up receiving a $500,000 grant from Kohl's. So if you are on Facebook this morning and you haven't done so already, help me out here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it easy on you. If you and I are Facebook friends, I'm going to click this. I'm going to share it on my page, okay? Go to my page, and you're going to click the Kohl's Cares button, and you can go look for Mount Ellis Academy. They are currently in the 18 spot, so they'll be easy for you to find. What you can do is you're going to vote for them by liking them, and you can like them 5 times, and that's it. You're done. You don't have to do this day after day after day. Do it 5 times. Don't waste any votes, and Mount Ellis Academy could walk away with a $500,000 grant. So tell me again, you guys are really going to use this money for the most basic of projects. That's what I love it. It's practical and it's doable.
Absolutely. This is a project that we need to do. We have an engineered plan ready to go, and we just don't have the $600,000 to do it. And so it's a huge opportunity for us. And, if you're somebody who lives in Bozeman, my understanding is you have somewhere around 5,000 people listening right now. We're currently about 4,000 votes out of 10th place. So if 1,000 of your listeners decided, hey, I'm going to go on and give my 5 votes, that would put us in a much more secure position. Right now we're at 18. We're only a couple hundred votes of being out of the top 20. I mean, it's wonderful to be there, but we have to progress. And out of those 1,000, if there were 10 people who decided, I'm going to take it one step further, and I'm going to get 10 of my friends and encourage them to get 10 of their friends, that would put us into the top 5. And in a much stronger position. And so, I've always wished in my life that I had enough money to be a great philanthropist and be able to write a big check. But this is a way to be I think of it as being a 60-second philanthropist.
Right.
In 60 seconds you can go and give 5 votes. You can click share, ask all your friends to vote as well. You get that exponential effect, and we can get there. Once again, we're the only school in Montana that's in contention for this, and so we want the whole state behind us.
Yeah, and you've done some traveling around the state to get support, which I think is great, because Mount Ellis Academy, gosh, you told me before, when was it founded?
1902.
1902, and so there are alums all over the world, and certainly all over Montana, so people have really been coming together, and seriously, it takes like 5 seconds to vote for Mount Ellis Academy. It's one of the little simple things you can do. who knows? If they get a $500,000 grant, how cool are you going to feel? But you said something really important in that if it ended today, you guys would be in a great spot. But the schools that are in the top 20 or even near the top 20, as Mount Ellis is, are fighting hard. They are making phone calls. They're sending emails. It's super easy for Mount Ellis to fall out of the top 20 schools in the next 2 weeks. So if you can take just a second today, if you and I are Facebook friends, it's about as easy as it gets. It'll be published at the top of my page, and you can go there, you can vote for Mount Ellis Academy 5 times, and then you can publish that on your page, and so on and so on. It's about as basic as it gets, a brand new sewer system. And as Darren, as you said, Mount Ellis Academy is the only school in Montana even close to being in contention for anything. So let's all band together and make it happen. That's kind of my feeling.
Well, that's my feeling too. Boy, we'd be so grateful to this whole community if that's what happened.
Gotcha. Well, we got a lot of work to do. So between now and September 3rd, if you can go to the Coles Cares page on Facebook, if you look at top schools, there's a little tab there that says top schools. Well, Mount Ellis Academy is one of the top schools. Currently, this morning, as of this conversation, they're in the 18th position. They need your vote to stay there, and we'd feel a heck of a lot better if they progressed a few spots today. Because, again, we got 2 weeks left. Schools are fighting hard. Schools seem fine. That's all there is to it. But a new sewer system? Come on. Let's do this thing. So, Darren, my friend, I would like to speak to you in a week, and hopefully we'll be even farther than 18th place.
Yes.
I mean, you want to take bets? I mean, I know you're a man of God, but are you a betting man?
Well, sure.
Okay, so how about lunch? Okay, we're betting lunch.
All right.
Well, I'll meet you on Main Street somewhere. We'll go have a hot dog or something, whatever. So where do you think Mount Ellis will be a week from today? So today you're in 18th. So what's your guess for next Friday when we speak again?
Oh, if we're in 10th place next Friday, lunch is on me.
Okay.
And it could happen today.
It could happen today.
If a thousand listeners went on and voted 5 times,
right,
we could be pretty close to 10th place today.
Okay. I'm
so
saying next
that's lunch
time,
for you.
Okay, when I see your face next week, you think you're going to be in 10th place.
Yes, I'll say that.
Okay. All right. I know it's going to be top 20. I'm going to say 13th place. Okay?
All right.
All right. Game on. Mount Ellis Academy. Vote for those guys 5 times today on Facebook. The link is on my page. It's about as easy as can be. Michael Franti on the Moose.